do you feel about the country at the moment?
It's not good. It, in many forms of way, it's falling apart. Every system doesn't work. Education system's gone, so most people aren't educated on what they should be. And when it comes to immigration, it's not controlled.
Yeah.
There's just plenty of things in the country and the government that needs fixed.
What do you think about your area? How do you feel about your area?
Luckily, my area's not so bad, but I have noticed a small increase on immigrants, like people that are wearing burqas, so we don't know what they look like. That they're finally hitting where I live, but there hasn't been too much trouble aside from about 2 months back when a child on my street nearly got pinched.
Wow. Do you think the area's changed with your areas massively since I guess when you were younger?
Since the area I'm from is quite rough, it's got a lot calmer. But since it's got calmer, you definitely notice the other things that are starting to show.
Yeah. And what brought you here?
I've got a son. I want him to grow up in a place where he can walk around safe. He hasn't got to look behind his back in case someone's going to come up with him just because he's white. Or I want to make sure he's getting a decent education. He knows what he's talking about when he goes out, and he knows what he's saying to people. Obviously, he's still only a baby at the minute, but yeah.
And do you think like the education system's changing at all?
Yeah, and for the worst. It doesn't teach kids what they actually need to be taught.
Yeah. What would you do to change it if you could?
Teach them stuff about life rather than just teaching them how to be a drone in the workforce.
Do you think they give you enough education to like live a life outside of school?
They give you an education enough to get some form of work where you can just live by, where you're just expected to stay in that place because that's what a qualification says that you got. In my opinion, a qualification doesn't mean anything. If you know how to do something, do it. A piece of paper's not going to tell you otherwise.
Yeah, but you're enough to like have the ability to like pay your taxes, pay rent, and all of that.
Even that, they don't teach you how to pay any of that. So they just teach you what jobs they get to pay, not how to pay.
Do you feel like they should teach you stuff like that?
They should definitely teach stuff because that's stuff about life. Like working isn't life; it's a part of life.
Is there anything you'd want for your child, like right now, like I guess, like youth clubs or something like that in the area?
There used to be lots of youth clubs. Every time I used to go out when I was younger, there was youth clubs everywhere, groups of teenagers everywhere. But nowadays, you're looking everywhere, there's no youth clubs, or the kids just aren't interested in it because it doesn't fit their expectations, and they don't try and change it.
Would you want there to be?
There should definitely be, yeah, because it lowers crime, keeps kids occupied rather than learning how to do bad, which then comes under education again, teaching what not to do and what to do.
And how do you feel about the legal migrations coming over?
But it's definitely impacting the education system because it's got to be all inclusive.
Yes, yeah. How do you feel about that?
I think it's disgusting. Religion and politics and everything should not be put anywhere in front of a child at all. Well, it's teaching them from a young age how to be rather than just teaching them to be themselves, not what to be.
Right.
Kids should be kids. They should be able to enjoy their park. They should be able to walk around the streets where they live.
Is there anything in your area that you'd want to change to make it more accessible for children, or just, build up the community?
We had a few parks. A decent sized one got knocked down. I haven't replaced it. Another one that stuck around but had a refurbishment. It more changed into like older kids rather than younger kids. So it just seems they're not asking kids what they want. They're just saying, "Oh yeah, kids, you might like this. Try this."